Hi, welcome to another session of Can I Have Another? We are here today at 506 9th Avenue at DB Cooper's Bar. You think they know where the money is? Let's go inside, get a couple rounds, find out which bartender we're talking to, and see who else is in here. Let's go.
Yeah, because like we have to pay, right?
This is DB Cooper's local sports bar. Let's go inside and see who's here. And to the right, here we are with Stephanie, our other co-host, and let's go find out who's drinking. Hi, welcome to another session of Can I Have Another? I'm Mike.
I'm Steph.
We're here at DB Cooper's Bar with our bartender,
AJ.
AJ. Hi AJ, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
So this is our first time at this bar, and we know DJ Cooper's a very important name, very
Famous for
name.
what happened.
So
Yep.
why is this bar named DB Cooper? Is there something that came out in this bar?
It's just I suppose a famous name where it kind of catches your eye.
Yeah.
Very famous American kind of mystery, I suppose, and it's still ongoing, still never found. So, you know, people walk by and they think of the name and they might come in for a drink, read the story, we have it on the wall. So, you know,
History's amazing sometimes.
yeah.
Like everyone loves a good mystery, though. It's like still haven't been found.
Yeah.
He's most people's hero.
Yeah, he
big
really
time.
is. Got away with it. Like there's a shirt back that says the winner of hide and seek forever.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. So, is there anything about DB Cooper that inspired this bar? Is there any kind of cocktails? Is there any kind of like food you guys made is based on DB Cooper?
There's a couple of cocktails. We have a cocktail called the Getaway. We have a famous cocktail called the Paper Plane. So it kind of leads into jumping out of the plane. DB Cooper himself, you know. A couple of other small things, but nothing major as such, you know. Mainly just a drink menu.
And hopefully sooner or later we'll try some cocktails after
Yeah, sure.
the story, and we'll definitely try some
Yeah,
food.
of course.
So, for someone that doesn't know the legend of DB Cooper, what would you like them to know when they first walk in? Like, do you guys tell them about who DB Cooper is? Like, do they ever ask? Like, if they don't know about him?
People would ask, and we have a big wall from the Seattle Times newspaper. It kind of shows all the information. But if they wanted to ask questions, we always have time to answer them for anyone wondering, you know. Just about DB jumping out of a plane, $200,000. He was never found. The money was never found. It's kind of a cool mystery, you know.
Yeah. Well, you're not originally from USA, right?
No.
So when you came here, did you know about DB Cooper, or was that something like you had to learn?
I've heard of him, but I wouldn't have known as much as I do now. Just maybe I think I've seen a documentary as a kid, but not really exactly what the whole story was.
Now, was anyone like a DB Cooper ever in? You're from Ireland, right?
Yeah. Ireland,
Was any like a DB Cooper ever happen in Ireland like that?
No, nothing as big as that anyway.
No folktale like that.
No.
So how would you describe the energy here at DB Cooper's? I see it's a very good. A lot of people love Guinness here. A lot of people come here. It looks like a lot of TVs for sports.
Yeah.
Is there anything else going on here that people don't see? It's a good thing to come and check this place out.
It's kind of more like a neighbourhood bar than a city bar as such. We have a lot of regulars. We kind of have an Irish feel to the bar with a couple of Irish dishes. With good Guinness.
Yeah.
We have Irish cider. We Irish whiskies, a lot of Irish whiskies. And then obviously the Irish people. People that work here all of us are Irish at the minute. But yeah, kind of a nice, not too hectic, not too loud. We show all the American sports, we show the Irish sports. Just kind of come in for a quiet drink or come in for a lot of drinks. Kind of whatever you're feeling on the day, you know.
So basically, like the crowd here isn't like like you said, it's just like a neighborhood bar, so it's not really like hectic or anything. It just doesn't change throughout the night or on the weekends or anything like that.
No,
it's just like
regularly
people that
it's
just like to come here.
Yeah, it's kind of just kind of in 2s and 3s people kind of come in, you know, more so than big groups. We have a lot of hotels in the area as well, so if people come on work trips, they might arrive in after flight late and then come in here for a drink or two before bed, you know, so kind of helps that way too.
Now, like the drinks here. So, do you guys have a mixologist that does it? The bartenders make their drinks up, or your owner? Who made the drinks up?
Kind of. So the there's 3 owners here, and 2 of them actually bartend here. So they would be kind of the main brains behind the cocktails, and we kind of tested out in the last year or so a lot of cocktails, and just now kind of changed the menu to the most popular ones. So we kind of winded it down a small bit. But yeah, it's kind of mainly just them. We don't exactly have a mixologist, or we didn't have one since we opened. It's just whatever's selling and whatever people like, we try to offer. And
have you ever experimented yourself in making drinks and stuff like that?
I have, but I never really put a name on them. It's kind of just maybe with friends and stuff, you kind of make up what they might want at the moment, but I wouldn't be one for that myself.
I was like, is there a drink that you guys have that best represents this bar, or is it just like every drink that's on the menu represents the bar?
We have our own house lager and house ale that they sell a lot. Of course, Guinness. Guinness is the #1 drink here, for sure. Yeah, we sell a lot of it. It's pretty good. Going off, you know, customers, what they think and stuff, you know. So we have a lot of Irish people coming in here drinking Guinness, a lot of Americans. But then we do have our cocktails, like the paper plane I was saying. That's probably our #1 cocktail. Or an espresso martini maybe. They're kind of our #1 and 2.
It's like most bars that we hear, they hate doing espresso martinis.
Yeah, espresso martini is the biggest thing.
Yeah, I suppose when you get a couple of them in a row, it's not too bad. But it's just one and another one throughout the night.
While you're here, do you mind if we order a drink? I want to try the house lager if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
What would you like?
I forgot the drink name, but it had gin in it.
Do you want just go get a gin and soda right now? You want that
You know what?
cocktail?
I'll start with just a gin and soda, please.
Yeah? Any certain gin you'd like? We've
Do you have an Irish gin?
Yeah, we've gunpowder.
Which one is it?
Gunpowder?
I'll try
That's
that.
good, yeah, pretty
Yes,
good. I'll get you that. So gunpowder and tonic?
Seltzer.
Seltzer and DB
House lager,
lager.
I'll try the
Yeah,
house lager.
perfect. Oh, lads.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, AJ.
No problem.
Cheers.
So gunpowder and soda, and then our house lager, DB Cooper's lager.
So, when people come in here, is it pretty much like they just come in here, they know it's a sports bar, or people more coming here for the name?
It's kind of half and half in a way, you know. A lot of people do come here to watch sports. Like we show all the Knicks games, Giants games, Jets, any of the New York teams, and then if anyone wants, if they're from elsewhere, we would put on, because we can put on any game on any TV we have here. So we just put on whatever people are looking for, you know. So any game that they want, we have nearly every channel, so we should be able to get it on.
I'm like, is soccer big here?
Soccer? Not so much soccer. Basketball, American football, and then we have Irish sports as well. But they'd be mainly just on the weekends. So midday weekends, and we have the Irish rugby team playing on Friday. The Six Nations is on. So hopefully we'll be busy for that. And the Super Bowl is Sunday as well, so we'll probably have a full house on Sunday.
Oh, so this Friday is a rugby thing?
Friday's rugby, yeah. Ireland,
Man, I would love to come to that.
Ireland and France are playing.
Oh.
That's gonna be a
3:10.
good one. That's gonna be a good one.
I love watching rugby. I still can't fully understand it and stuff like that. I get the points stuff like that, but some things I don't.
Yeah, it's a couple of rules there. It's tough going, yeah.
So I like it though. It's a different way, but that's rough. That's
tough,
some
yeah.
rough playing.
Yeah.
You think like you guys with the NFL pads and stuff like that? Those guys just.
No, that's one.
No pads, yeah.
Any rugby playing. So Ireland might make it to the World Cup.
Possibly.
So when you guys play, I think in March, is it, right?
March or
February,
April,
March,
yeah.
something like that?
April, I think, in Prague.
One of those
I
months.
think so, yeah.
You think it's going to be big here? Like it's going to
Yeah, I'd
like
say
be
so,
busy?
yeah. A lot of it, yeah, even the last couple of games they played, it was very big. But I suppose it depends on the time zone. So what time it's on? It's going to be on in New York time and then Irish time or wherever it's on. Can't remember where it's actually on. I think it's Prague. But if we get a game where it's on midday here or even morning, say we get a crowd, the Irish always celebrate no matter what. So
That's true. I'm rooting for Ireland in soccer.
hopefully,
That's what I'm saying.
we are too.
Have you worked the St. Patty's Day here?
I've been here 3 St. Patrick's Day and I've worked every one of them.
Is that day you really kind of have to?
It's a lock in,
Yeah, like it's like non-stop.
It's kind of a 15-16 hour thing,
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's long. It's good
When you
though.
guys start at 9?
Started the last couple of years I was working in a different bar and I started at like 11 a.m. 10, 11 a.m. and then it just depends how busy it is. Keep working, till it dies off.
Yeah, that's
So,
tough.
when you started, when did you come over here?
I moved here nearly 4 years ago. So it'll be 4 years in March.
Were you a bartender in Ireland, or were you just going to school there? You're a bartender in
But
Ireland?
I was in college. I was college, but I was bartending as well. In a local bar. Very
Consider
different.
the bars from here and bars in Ireland. Not much difference, or is there like kind
Totally different.
of totally different?
Totally, yeah.
Is it better or worse? Tell us the truth.
It's like it's hard to explain. It's
Just a different vibe.
yeah, it's more homely in Ireland. I feel.
Everyone knows each other type of thing.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Well, it depends where you go, but there's a lot more pints in Ireland. Whereas here, I feel like there's cocktails. Your likes of your vodkas, gin and tonics. And
Yeah, everyone likes their different stuff here. It's not like,
people really don't drink bottles of beer in Ireland.
yeah.
That's not so much.
So they just drink from.
Just pints,
like,
yeah. Just draft beer. Yeah, mainly.
Oh, I mean, you guys have one of the biggest ones there, and Guinness and stuff like that. And
With Guinness
that's
and
everything.
Smithwick's and plenty of them.
So, how did you get over here in DB?
So I was born here. My parents moved from Ireland years ago. My mother's from Donegal and my dad is from Tipperary, and they met here in Brooklyn.
Oh, wow.
So me and my brother were born here. Kieran, we were talking to him earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were born here and then moved back to Ireland when I was 4 years old. And then went to school, college, and finished college and just moved straight out here. Yeah,
So, how did you get into bartending? Was it something that you always wanted to, or is it a family trade? Is it like?
not really, no. I worked as a dishwasher in my local restaurant.
Like a bar back, we're calling it a bar back.
So I was just washing dishes,
Yeah.
and peeling potatoes, and it was just right beside my house called Larkin's Bar and Restaurant down in Tipperary, and there was one evening I was really busy and there was a wedding on, and they were short a bartender, and the boss came in and asked me would I be willing to bartend for one night. I was like, yeah, I'd love to. So I ran home, had a shower, came back down, and I worked that night, and then I ended up working another night, and then it just kept going. So I just finished up dishwashing and stuck with the bartending and haven't really stopped since.
And like I feel like every bartender that we've spoken to, they just got thrown in because somebody needed someone to fill a position at the time, and then they just stuck with it.
Yeah, I feel like it happens a lot,
I feel like that's how it is. Because back in the day, there used to be like bartending schools.
Yeah.
I don't think from all the ones that we've done so far, I don't think anyone has done bartending school.
No,
They
I
just got thrown in. It's just like figure it out, make it work.
Like everyone ran on the road. Like my dad he became a bartender. This is like when he's in his 50s, 60s. He's like 2 drink minimum, like 2, nothing more than that.
Yes.
Jack and soda, Jack and this, nothing more than that. We ain't doing nothing special.
Yeah.
Is that how you were the first time? Was it basically like,
It was
you were a beer more back then? So it was like
more beer, so it was kind of easier. And we only had like 5 or 6 taps.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's a bit easier to remember. Whereas like here, cocktails, and I wouldn't be able to start off here. I'm trying to think of all these ingredients, but no, I can't. I kind of remember, but just being thrown straight into the deep end and just being told, I need this, I need that straight away. So, didn't really have much of a chance to do too much training.
So when you first started in the bars, like here, was it like a totally different ball game? Like you had to learn everything. Like you had to learn different liquors. I'm not saying whiskey because whiskey's still.
Yeah, but a lot of it is new. Like the only ones we have in Ireland is Jameson, Tullamore Dew. There's not much, like Captain Morgan maybe.
Yeah, you
Southern
got,
Comfort, Bacardi.
when you come over here, you got rum, you got gin, you got
Everything.
triple sec, you got
Yeah.
all these different liquors,
It's all
and
different.
you're like, but that's what makes New York great. I mean, it's
Yeah.
the melting pot. It's
Yeah.
everyone wants to drink
Yeah.
a certain kind of drink, and
Big time.
And it's horrible for bartenders because they remember all that, but
Yeah.
it's awesome because you guys remember all that. Like
Yeah.
it's just like
It's not as easy as it like seems to people
Yeah.
outside, but there is a lot to learn and a lot to remember as such. But
I mean,
yeah, no.
also it depends. Like when people come from like different states and stuff, we don't order the same ways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if I'm saying like I want gin and seltzer,
Yeah.
someone will say like they want gin and what is it, like
I don't remember.
I forgot what they say from the south or something. I'm just like I wouldn't
gin
even
and
know
hop
that.
or something like that. I don't remember.
Something
Pop,
like that.
Yeah, that's something we're learning, like, especially different bartenders, when people are like, yeah, if we go somewhere else, they're from different towns and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So is that something you also learn, like people from different states and stuff like that order something different, you're like, I don't know what that
Yeah,
is,
you
and
kind of
you're
just
like,
have to ask.
you're like, what are you
Like,
looking for?
can you specifically tell me what you're looking
Yeah,
for?
yeah. You have to hear it twice before you go do anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because sometimes I don't. I'm just like, what did they order?
It happens fairly often now here. I have to stop and ask them again, you know.
Yeah. Now, have you ever gotten an order from somebody like, what the hell is this person ordering?
Yeah.
Like, just get out of my bar. Just
Oh,
go.
plenty of times. Like a black and blue. Like,
Oh, okay, yeah.
We're
a
like,
blue
yeah, we
moon in
know.
Guinness.
Yeah.
Or something like that, you know. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? How do you even think of that? You know. But there's been plenty, I just can't even think of it now. But like that,
So what do you think about car bombs?
like we don't drink them in Ireland.
Yeah,
really.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that's
That's
No,
the
it's not
difference.
really.
That's something that's car bombs are not a.
He's like,
Have you ever had an Irish car bomb? Well, like, would you drink them at home, like? No. It's not like-
he's like, we don't do that here. There.
Yeah, but they were a lot more popular here.
Yeah. Americans have an interesting way of getting messed up.
Yeah.
They just wanna get
It's
messed
not
up
a.
fast.
It's not a drink and that's it. They're like, well, after a certain age, you're kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
we would just stop that little
Enough of
BS
that,
and
yeah.
we'll just let's have a drink or pint in, or just maybe a mixed drink, and we're good. We're not no more bombs, no more this, no more that.
Yeah.
What makes it interesting?
It does, yeah.
So what would you say, like, is there anything that's the hardest thing to do as bartending wise? Like, if there is, like some bartenders say
Yeah.
there's not really anything hard, some say just like certain
I
things.
feel like just reading people,
Okay.
reading the room, yeah. To know if someone's in a good mood or in a bad mood, and because
That's what everyone says a lot. Like,
yeah,
you
people
have
can
to-
react differently. You know, they're not always in the mood to talk, and they're not.
Like some people want to be left alone,
Yeah.
some people just want to talk.
Yeah,
And it's
you
like,
kinda
I
just
can't
have
talk right
to-
now, I got other things to do. But
Yeah, you have to be able to read people, and I feel like that's kind of it. Yeah, everything's like I wouldn't consider bartending a very hard job. As jobs go, there's a lot harder jobs out there. I feel like
that is true.
than what we do here. I'm in a warm room, talking to people, serving them alcohol.
You're giving them what they want.
Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't consider it the hardest job in the world.
Now, as a bartender, you feel like you're more than just a bartender because you have to deal with so many different people, so
Yeah.
many different acts, so many different ways that people deal with drinking.
Yeah.
You feel like it's more than just being a bartender.
Yeah, you do have to deal with a lot. You hear a lot about people's lives.
Yeah.
Especially after a couple of drinks.
Yeah.
People kind of they kind of overshare, and look, you just have to kind of let it out over your head.
So there has been anyone that overshared you, or like, I do not want to know that ever again.
Yeah.
Has anything like that happened to you? Do you have any
Plenty.
examples of that or something like that?
I trying to think off the top of my head now. I can't think of like details, but I remember just feeling like, why did you just tell me that? Like I don't know you. But alcohol is involved, so people kind of just speak when they probably shouldn't.
Yeah, you know, the alcohol hits.
It just happens, yeah. But nothing off the top of my head, but it definitely has happened plenty of times.
And you definitely don't want to hear it again.
No, yeah.
So has anything been like you overheard something you do like that was funny to you? Has you ever had anything like that happen to you?
Overheard that was funny. You kind of always be joking and laughing with customers. There's certain ones you do laugh with, and there's certain ones you don't want to be involved with. There's plenty of like arguments as well with guys and girls and the whole likes. You know, there's always something going on, but there's always laughing too. So it kind of counteracts each one. But
Now, you more like social? Do you like telling jokes when you're bartending and stuff like that?
I wouldn't be a big joker, no.
No?
No, I like chatting to people. But
You're just like good stories
Yeah,
and just telling
just
stuff
chatting.
like that.
yeah, finding out where people are from and what
Yeah.
they're doing here and why they're here. And
Yeah.
yeah,
Why are you
like-
drinking that?
yeah,
So like for St. Patrick's Day, like you said it gets hectic here.
yeah.
Has there ever been like, because I'm like, this spot is big, so I'm pretty sure like people just swarm in here. Have you guys ever had like fights that you had to escort people out, or you have to cut people off, or it's just like everyone's just pretty much they know don't just be chill.
Yeah, well, thankfully nothing too bad. We're kind of a new bar also. We're only open a year and a half,
Oh, okay.
so yeah, we haven't had anything too serious yet.
Well, knock on
Thankfully.
wood.
That's a good thing, yeah.
Knock
Yeah,
on wood, 'cause
yeah.
I'm like, St. Patty's Day could get
Yeah, it could get out of hand.
a lot.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely could. Yeah, but no, thankfully so far no, it hasn't been too bad.
Especially when I don't know. Well, you say you guys only open a year and a half, because when they do the pub crawls,
Oh
they're like,
yeah.
it's like where everyone bar hops.
Yeah.
Yeah, Santa Con and
Yeah, but for St. Patty's Day.
I was saying about yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when they do the bar crawls for that, that's when stuff usually
Yeah, that Santa
gets
Con
rowdy
now
because
is
they get.
hectic.
It's the whole point is to I guess get drunk.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And then
it is.
they just bar hop until they can't
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys have probably not been a part of that.
Not
Yes.
as such, but we've had the Santa Con. And
Oh, you did Santa Con?
That was hectic, yeah.
Okay.
That was just for Christmas.
So this last year, well, the year
Yeah,
that just passed.
2025.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was hectic. But we had bouncers,
Okay, yeah,
so it
you need
wasn't too
bouncers
bad.
for that day.
Yeah, because there's everyone was hammered.
We've done SantaCon.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd like.
Like we've been a part
We've
of
done many
SantaCon.
different
Oh yeah.
But we
Yeah.
don't get like that.
Yeah.
It's just like we're
Me too.
older, so it's like well-ish.
Maybe.
But we get rowdy. But
Small
I'm
bit.
like it's crazy on that
Yeah,
day.
it
It's
is.
just in all the bars.
Reckless, totally reckless. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean it's still fun, but.
it's very fun.
So yeah, do you have any secret flex behind the bar? Is there something you could do better than anyone else behind the bar?
So, I don't know. I don't think so. Nothing.
Like it could
No,
be
I
like
wouldn't be too flashy.
no, it's
I
like
wouldn't
your
be-
charm, your
Charm and like,
like your jokes.
hi, you go with the ladies and stuff like that, like better than some of your managers and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I'd like to think so,
Like
but
you can pull them in better than they can. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I'd be up against Giant. If you say that, Giant is the other owner here.
So
So we're here to try the gin bamboo and the paper plane. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. There you
That
go.
really is good. That is so good.
Guys, remember here we're at D.B. Cooper's Bar, 506 9th Avenue in Manhattan. Come by. Drinks are great. The bartenders are fun to be with. And have a good night.
Good night. Definitely good. Definitely good.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, you don't live here.
Here comes